Welcome to the WION podcast. In this episode, we explore why Donald Trump suddenly extended the ceasefire with Iran, revealing the hidden strategy behind a war pause that could signal deeper military, economic, and geopolitical calculations. The sudden reversal has raised critical questions about Washington's broader strategy and what it hopes to achieve without escalating into a full-scale conflict. Just 7 hours ahead of the expiry of the ceasefire, Trump emphasized that there will be no extension. Then, Trump announced that there would be an indefinite extension of the ceasefire, even though there was no formal request for an extension from Iran. In fact, they refused to participate in any form of peace talks until the U.S. blockade was lifted. Did the U.S. plan to achieve its objective of regime change by blockade? How feasible is it? Or is it just trying to minimize the damage of getting involved in a quagmire of ground invasion, the most rational step in the escalation ladder? The stated U.S. objective of inducing regime change through a naval blockade seems extremely unlikely. A similar tactic employed against Iraq for 13 years severely weakened the country, but a ground invasion was required to take out Saddam Hussein. Historically, they had a minimal success rate. Iran has lived under sanctions for decades. They have adopted techniques like ship-to-ship transfer, changing flags to bypass sanctions. According to a Financial Times report, even after the U.S. naval blockade, at least 34 Iran-linked tankers have transited through the Gulf of Oman. The Caspian Sea serves as a strategic backdoor. It's landlocked and outside of the reach of the U.S. Army. Even though the capacity in the ports remains limited, they transport less than 10% of the cargo, typically handled by Gulf ports. However, it serves as a strategic channel between Russia and Iran. The U.S. is trying to get access to it through Azerbaijan, but for the moment, the U.S. Army remains effectively blind to the activities in the landlocked Caspian Sea. Iran and Russia are strategically using this route to transport weapons and essential goods, which would be harder via the Gulf of Oman. As the war progressed, the mounting cost of continuing the war and the damage had been significant for both sides. For the US, it's approximately $890 million to $1 billion each day. Iran has suffered significant damage to its civilian and military infrastructure too. Various reports suggest that the U.S. missile defense capability in the area has decreased, and it will take almost a year to reach the pre-war level. It seems highly unlikely for the U.S. to achieve any breakthrough without boots on the ground. The Strait of Hormuz remains closed, and the two sides remain effectively at loggerheads over a framework for a proposed peace deal. The extension could be a tactical one in nature. Under this scenario, along with restocking the weapons arsenal, actions such as limited operations or targeted assassinations could still follow, along with limited Israeli incursions into Lebanon. Observers also indicate that this possibility is being seriously considered by Iranian officials. Iranian officials have alleged that recent U.S. operations at nuclear sites like Fordo and Natanz were not just to destroy facilities, but to physically extract enriched material. Thanks for tuning in to this incredible story. If this episode resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more captivating stories to come. Stay tuned.